Okay, so here is my next video. So I heard on the radio today there is a third listening tour that's coming into play. Richard Boykin and the pastor on the South Side. Now, mind you, we've had town hall meetings. We had listening tours for the alderman. We had listening tours for the sergeant of police, and now he's no longer over the police department. You keep having these listening tours, and I want to ask, for what purpose? You already know what the problem is. People don't have to continue to sing the same old song over and over. Do something about it. But here's my take on the listening tours. And it has no reflection on the pastor who's asking for listening tours, but it does have a reflection on the politician who's allowing the listening tours to take place. Because you are in a position, Richard Boykin, to make a stance and do something. You're alderman, you sit in the council, you make quick decisions to raise the property taxes. You make quick decisions to raise utility taxes. You make quick decisions to charge the residents of Chicago garbage tax. You make quick decisions about 7-point plans. You make quick decisions about these listening tours, but are you really listening? I would say that would be a hard capital N, capital O. That would be a definitely no. So I asked the question, what is the purpose of these listening tours? Because you're not putting no action behind what people are telling you, because they've been talking forever and a day. See, our issue didn't just start overnight. This is a build-up process, build up to. So your aldermen get a report faithfully every month on every type of crime that happened in every ward. They get it from the police department, but yet nothing is done about it. It goes up under the rug. You understand what I'm saying? Your mayor is aware. Your governor is aware. Your state representative is aware. I want you all to understand, because you have to educate yourself to protect yourself in order to make a difference. And that's the important piece that's missing. We don't educate ourselves. We don't dig. We don't want to expose nobody. We don't want to bump up against or buck against nobody because of the person who sits in the seat. But I keep telling you, and I'll tell you again, that person that sits in the seat, that elected official, is your employer. Your employee, rather. You are the employer. They are your employee. They get a check faithfully to work for you. And you need to know that you as an individual is very important to them, because they need you when it comes time to election time. They need that vote. They need your vote. So why don't we make them work for our vote? And when they don't do what they need to do, why don't we kick them out of their seat? Because they don't need to hold that seat. They have all kind of fundings that come through there, and yet they don't do anything with it. So they smoke screen, and they tell you things in the form of a listening tour. What are you listening to? People are speaking. They've been speaking. There is no silence going on. You see it on the news. You hear it on the radio. It's on the blogs. Every time you go into Google, Internet Explorer, Safari, that bad news is there. So what do you really need to listen to? Your constituents come in your office. They call your phones. They email you. Even though you don't return no phone calls and you don't return no emails. So now what? What is the real problem here? See, there's a problem. But do we really want to address the problem? I don't think so. And that right there is a problem. Know it.